Good afternoon. Here is the news afternoon. First, the highlights. Governor Sanwo-Olu set to inaugurate roads across Lagos State. Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board generates over 22 billion naira, remits 6 billion naira to federal government. And the foreign 7 U.S. states declare emergencies after winter storm kills 5 people, cuts power. And in sports, Napoli expresses anger with Nigerian player Victor Osimhen for rejecting Manchester United. And now the details. I am Mike James. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu is set to hand over more projects to Lagosians with the opening of a network of 5 roads in Ikeja government reservation area on 9th and 10th of January. Also to be inaugurated are 6 major roads with 4.7 kilometers across 3 local governments and local council development areas in Akoka, Bariga and Gbagada. The arterial roads to be inaugurated include St. Finbar's Road, Asani Street, Tijani Ashogbon Street, Jagmolu Street, Shubamu Street and Dia Street, traversing the University of Lagos main gate, Akoka, to Deeper Life Church in Gbagada. In Ikeja GRA, 5 strategic networking roads such as Obadosumu Street, Oduduwa Way, Oduduwa Crescent, Shuba Aribudu and Shasegbon Streets, measuring 6.100 and 34 kilometers, with an improved drainage network that will stem the perennial flooding in the area, will be unveiled on Friday, January 10. Residents are urged to remain observant and cooperate with the Lagos State government to ensure that these roads are not vandalized. The unveiling further attests to Governor Sanwo-Olu's resolve to sustain the delivery of modern and enduring infrastructure that will make transportation across Lagos easy and smooth. The Lagos State House of Assembly has passed the 2025 appropriation bill into law. The House passed a sum of 3,366,815,224,144 naira as the total budget size. The capital expenditure stands at 2,71,185,026,692 naira, while the recurrent expenditure is 1,295,630,197,442 naira. Speaker of the House, Mudashiru Obasa, who presided over the sitting, directed the clerk, Olalekan Ofeko, to send a clean copy to the governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, for his assent. It will be recalled that Governor Sanwo-Olu on November 21, 2024 presented a budget tagged Budget of Sustainability to the House for approval. Our correspondent Abiola Fagbalago reports that the House also passed a bill to consolidate all laws on local government administration in Lagos State. The bill further makes provisions based on constitutional amendment as well as amendments by the National Assembly which have direct effect on the local governments in Lagos State. The Lagos State Public Works Corporation is to reopen a section of Ijaye Road, Ogba, stretching from Excellence Hotel roundabout to Ogba bus stop as it rounds off the rehabilitation work on the road before the weekend. General Manager of the agency, Tokumbo Ajanoku, made this known while speaking to journalists on the corporation's intervention on Ijaye Road and other roads across the state. Ajanoku said the scope of the rehabilitation project in Ogba Axis is in 2 phases. The general manager also noted that a similar operation is nearing completion along Eric Moore Road, Surulere, where the corporation is deploying interlocking paving stones to rehabilitate a field section of the road in Ward Alaka. He added that this has been made possible through the integration of the activities of the agency and the Ministry of Works and Infrastructure, anchored by the Special Advisor to the Governor on Infrastructure, Olufemi Daramola. As part of activities of welcoming principals, teachers, as well as students back to school for the second term of the year 2024-2025 academic session, Commissioner for Basic and Secondary Education, Jamiu Ali Balogun, has embarked on a monitoring tour of schools' resumption in Lagos State. Ali Balogun commenced the tour at the Gabon's Technical College, Agidingbi, where a large turnout of teachers and students was witnessed. The Commissioner affirmed the necessity for establishing more technical colleges in Lagos and charged teachers and instructors to strive for high performance, particularly in external examinations in the new term and beyond. He said this will go a long way towards underscoring Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's unwavering commitment to providing a habitable environment for teaching and learning. Ali Balogun advised teachers on maintaining a healthy lifestyle and the need to register with the Lagos State Health Management Scheme for easy access to quality health care. Other schools visited by the team are the Agidingbi Senior and Junior Grammar School and Agidingbi Primary School, Ikeja. Now to the rest of the stories. The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board JAMB has announced a remittance of over 6 billion naira to the coffers of the Nigerian government in 2024. According to the Bird's weekly bulletin released by its public communications advisor, Fabian Benjamin, JAMB generated a total income of 22.9 billion naira in 2024, out of which over 6 billion naira was remitted to the government. The board also said the remittance formed part of its operating surplus following the successful conduct of the 2024 UTME, saying it has also contributed over 50 billion naira to the national treasury over the past 7 years under the leadership of its registrar, Chief Executive Ishaq Oloyede. Kano State Governor Abba Yusuf has urged the federal government to reduce 2025 Hajj fare to enable intending pilgrims fulfill the religious exercise. The governor noted that the appeal was necessary given the economic challenges faced by citizens. Yusuf made the remarks during an event organized by the State Pilgrim Welfare Board to refund money remitted by Saudi Arabian authorities following a power outage during the 2023 Hajj exercise. He commended the Saudi Arabian government for the refund gesture and promised to send a letter of appreciation to the Saudi kingdom through its consulate in Kano. And in some foreign news, at least 5 people have died in a winter storm that has seized a swath of the United States, U.S., in its icy grip, leading to mass school closures, travel chaos, and power cuts. 7 U.S. states declared emergencies: Maryland, Virginia, West Virginia, Kansas, Missouri, Kentucky, and Arkansas. More than 2,300 flights have been cancelled, with nearly 9,000 delays also reported owing to the extreme weather caused by the polar vortex of icy cold air that usually circles the North Pole. And in sports news, Italian club Napoli has expressed anger with Victor Osimhen's decision to snub a move to Manchester United. Manchester United is reportedly keen on signing the Nigeria international this month, following its difficult start to the season. Report says Osimhen is determined to spend the entire season at Turkish Super League champions Galatasaray. A breakup clause was inserted in his contract when he joined the Yellow and Reds on loan last September. Napoli is also hoping to make 81 million euros from his sale this month and invest the money in their squad. The forward has informed Napoli director Giovanni Manna that he wanted to remain with Galatasaray until the end of the season. The 26-year-old's decision has infuriated President Aurelio De Laurentiis, who saw it as yet another example of Osimhen trying to make his situation difficult for Napoli. That was our news at 12. But just before we go, remember to always wear your seatbelt when driving. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X, Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube, Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website at www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that under the Sanwo-Olu administration, 18,000 teachers were trained under a co-exile? You can get more details. It's on the Lagos State Government website. And to end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu is set to hand over more projects to Lagosians with the opening of a network of 5 roads in the Ikeja Government Reservation area on 9th and 10th of January. The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board (JAMB) has announced the remittance of over 6 billion naira to the coffers of the Nigerian government in 2024. We also told you that 7 U.S. states, Maryland, Virginia, West Virginia, Kansas, Missouri, Kentucky, and Arkansas, have declared emergencies after a winter storm killed at least 5 people, with mass school closures, travel chaos, and power cuts. And in sports, Italian club Napoli has expressed anger with Victor Osimhen's decision to snub a move to Manchester United. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Adeswa Ejoyoka. Thank you for listening, Lagos. My name is Mike James. Good afternoon.